Here the starting lineups brought to you by Henry Ford Health System. For Denver, Jamal Murray and Gary Harris, Will Barton, James Williams, Tony Brown, and Haywood Workman are the officials. Denver wins the opening tip. Explosive Will Barton to the basket, cutting. Murray threw it up, and it was Harris to the lane. Guns off the heel, no. Plumlee with a good offensive rebound. Murray will drive. Andre will block. Andre 1 for 2. Denver's spreading those starts around. Plumlee, time for the shot. Nice to have you with us. Andre screens for Reggie. Crossover and a drive. Hook on the run. Hits it. Up to Barton. Wilson Chandler with the drive. Changes that. Jamal Murray to a wide open Wilson Chandler, and he triples. Bradley with a pair of free throws, make it 9-5 Denver. Barton inside for Plumlee, and he scores. Pass behind him and hot. Pistons try to take advantage of that turnover now. Reggie with Plumlee out on him. Mason Plumlee with a basketball. Down deep in the paint to Gary Harris, rejected by slapped away by Plumlee. 3-on-2 numbers for the Nuggets. To the basket goes Murray, and Jamal Murray scores to make it 13-8. He has 4. Steal with a 16-8 advantage. Just under 4 left in the first. Barton with a drive, got Andre behind him.
Came ready to go, and Denver defensively very impressive so far to start this game.
Haven't they been? There's a mistake. Over 2.5 left in the first. Barton trying to shake away from Reggie Bullock. Lobs to Plumlee, who scored.
Golden State was here. They did it. Boston did it. Remember Horford outside. But the other guys have to deal with that.
Oh, yeah. Took it away from Lyles. The Pistons turn it over.
George, there should never be a pass that's too low intended.
Checks in for Denver. Give and go. Ish. Turns it over.
George, he is overzealous. Well, Arthur.
Anxious to score. Anthony Tolliver lost the ball. Boban finds 10 seconds left in the first. Split second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Barton able. Harris's pass to Moutier. Baseline B's.
Comfortable offense.
They're making pests of themselves as you try to run your offense. But it gets easier when you can. Boban comes to screen for Ish. Langston Galloway from the wing for 3, and it's
Denver not quite able to recover all of that ground to get a hand up on Galloway's shot.
Pistons within 5. Lyles is open, and he
in the half court when it's spread.
Langston Galloway with a miss. Beasley with the drive in the. Luke Kennard with a shot. Sticks it. Say this, he's hoping the second half is more favorable. To the basket goes Ish. Missed it. Boban boards it. Stick back, no. Rebound off the deck to Ish. Now Anthony Tolliver, and he tripped. They're playing some good defense on Denver on their out of the timeout possession. Beasley with a floater, no. Tapped though. Tolliver taps it to Avery Bradley. High post to Andre, who's back. He'll screen for Avery. Elbow gun, go.
And then coming back in gives you perspective.
Lyles to the lane. Lyles to Moutier, Plumlee, Lyles, Beasley, and Barton now for the Nuggets. Lyles, Will Barton for the Nuggets. Beasley with the drive and the off to Andre. They run the offense through him. He'll give it to Avery Bradley. Get it back in by halftime, maybe. 8 points, 10 boards right now. Nice steal by Reggie Bullock. Drives on Barton. That's the Pistons down 44-38. Harris shovels. Chandler backs up against Arthur. They got a little man on Boban. Taps it back to Reggie. Gets it back. Turns, fires. Free throws for the 909 free throw shooter Tobias Harris. Driving is Murray, and Reggie Bullock's pass batted away.
See, right there's the
Gary
hesitation I'm
Harris,
talking about.
excellent defender.
His unselfishness turned into another turnover for these starters.
Avery Bradley from the lane. 54-44. Backdoor cut. Murray and a jam. Wow. How? Harris. Screen from Plumlee. Harris. Line drive gun goes. Interesting note about Harris. We'll give you in a minute about what he did at Michigan State. Harris inside to Chandler. Working hard against Tobias. Gary Harris gives to Plumlee, gets it back, keeps the dribble, fires, fills it. Steal by Harris. And there is a steal by Harris to Barton. Numbers behind the back. Chandler, no. Tapped up and in. Rebound. How many times have we said that before? Plumlee rebounds. Murray to the basket. Murray with 11 in the first half of the third quarter. Ish Smith penetrates. Sends it, scores it. Outside to Chandler. Chandler with a floating gun.
The way they're playing together, the way they're balancing it offensively, just as much inside as they're getting outside.
Bullock to the against Ish.
Look how wide this floor is, George.
Oh yeah, they got room to operate. And Murray takes, so the Pistons hope to take advantage of a stop. Ish down the lane. Bradley got a block. Ish gets it back. Rejected by Plumlee.
Into a fast break.
2-on-1. Harris to Chandler for the... They have a 13-2 advantage in fast break points. Harris through the lane. Turns and fires. Fills it up. Yanovich, Tolliver, Ish, Kennard, and Langston Galloway for the Pistons. Ish from the... Less than 2 to play in the third. Near swipe by Beasley on that cross-court pass. Boban hands to Langston Galloway for the long. Denver out of the timeout. Gary Harris, nice bounce inside to Plumlee, and ball movement for Denver. Lyles to the basket. Galloway for the Pistons. Galloway with a long gun. For you there on the screen. Swipe by Stanley. There's a defensive moment. Stanley pulls his way to the basket. Got Miles drives it.
So Denver has exploited that not only with Murray but several other players tonight. Not too often about Tobias Harris, but it's been tough for him tonight as well.
Langston Galloway has, it's 84-68 with still 7:20 to play. Arthur from the lane, 6-68. Galloway could feel it. Fires! Rebound. Wow, but Denver takes advantage of the turnover.
I know he's still coaching because he remembers what happened in Indiana. Not going to give it a chance tonight if at all possible. Just really sucked the air out of you. You know, the building perking up just a little bit when the Pistons had it down 15 and had the ball back.
4:18 left. Nuggets to Lyles. In order to stop the action and get him out of the game. 4 minutes to play. Henry Ellenson, why not? He hits. Saved by Beasley. Look at Chandler pull it down. Cross court to Gary Harris. Harris unselfishly dishes to Lyles, and he tripped.
2 minutes remaining.
Langston Galloway followed up a rebounds and 4 steals. There, folks, and he does a lot of things for you on the court. 103-82. Keeps that dribble. Nice job. Tried to shovel it inside. Picked off by Hernan Gomez, however, and time will...